To our free life energy healing. It's so good to be finally back with you. It's been quite some time, so thank you so much for joining. Today, our topic is throat chakra healing. And before I go into this, I want to give you a little bit of an overview how we're going to structure this time that we have together so that you know what to expect. I will first talk a little bit about the throat chakra and why I think it's really important to start healing and opening it. Then you will receive the energy healing. We will also do a group healing, meaning that I will ask for your participation at some point. This is something that I've done in the past and that people just really loved. So I want to include this and I will give you the instructions on how to do this. And at the end, if you have any questions or comment for this topic, I will also address these. So I picked the throat chakra for this session because in my practice, I encounter a lot of women actually. I mean, most of the time women are drawn to this work, but I also work with some men. But a lot of women have issues with the throat chakra, which means that can also be a physical issue, right? So usually when we have issues with our energetic centers, it eventually will also lead to some type of illness if we don't take care of it, because literally everything is energy and vibration, and that's not also your physical body. Yeah, so that's not something that is just a woo-woo term. That's what quantum physicists tell us. Yeah, so everything is energy and vibration, and we have these energetic centers in our body. And I want you to think about the energetic center as like a software disk. Yeah, so it spins and it turns like a software disk does, but it also stores information there. So basically everything that you have encountered at some point, the experiences you have made, and the emotions that you have felt, if you haven't released them at this moment, are stored in the chakras. And for the throat chakra, for example, if you were not able to speak your truth, or if you were basically told to shut up, yeah, as a child, you weren't allowed to interrupt, to say something, it can affect the throat chakra because this information is stored there. Yeah. Also, I had also one person I worked with who was born prematurely, and the doctors had to insert a breathing tube into the newborn, yeah, to save its life, his life. And so, of course, here the expression was definitely he wasn't able to express himself. Yeah, and this is something that was stored inside the chakra. And so when we start working with the chakra, it also will have an effect eventually on the physical body, because we say, here's the chakra and here's the emotions, here are the emotions and here's the physical body. But I want you to know it's really one system. Yeah, and we say the physical body, even though it's not really there. I know this sounds strange, yeah, but it's literally just energy and vibration. So there's not really a defined line where you can say there's the chakra, here are the emotions, and here's the physical body. Yeah. But what I want to convey is that when we work with the chakras, eventually it also has an effect on the physical body. It's just that the vibration of the physical body is just a little bit slower. And so when you have, for example, already physical problems like a thyroid issue, or it could also be something in your throat with your vocal cords, or even maybe you have always tight and your shoulders are super tight, yeah, because the chakra also opens up into the back, then working with the throat chakra is really helpful. The other thing I want to just remind you of, if you don't know that, every time we work on ourselves, when we release something that's stuck in our bodies, that hinder us from expressing ourselves, that hinders us from really accessing our true nature, yeah, when we clear it, in other words, when we clear something out, yeah, it allows us to express ourselves, it allows us to come closer to our true nature. And when you do this, you not only do it for yourself, but you also have an effect on other people. Yeah, the clearer your energy is, the higher your vibration is, you will affect the field because everything is connected. The other reason why it's really important to work with the throat chakra is that when you want to create harmony in the body, it's all about coherence. Yeah. And so we have the energetic centers and the energy in the brain, and we have it in the heart, for example. And healers, for example, that's also what I do, is we need to harmonize our field so that the brain and the heart are in so-called coherence, which basically means that these frequencies are it's in the same vibration. Yeah. And so for that, we also need the throat chakra because it connects from the top down. And so if the throat chakra is somehow blocked, this coherence is not really easy to establish. And that's why we need to also open the throat chakra. So just this was a little intro for the throat chakra. So thank you so much for being here. And I think we should start right now and jump right in doing the healing. If this is something that's totally new for you and you wonder, how is this even possible? How can I do a healing? I'm here in Austria and I don't know where you are. Maybe you're in the US, or I see people from Denmark or from other places in the world. How is this even possible? I want to just give you a quick explanation. Yeah. So literally everything is connected. There's nothing that is disconnected. The disconnection that we experience when we, for example, we look at an object or we look even at other people, right? We feel ourselves separated from them. And that's an illusion, really, because everything is connected, everything is one. And when I connect to you, it doesn't really matter if there is a distance between us. And it's not really my energy. It's like I'm the conduit. So I connect to a higher power and then basically allow that energy to flow into you. And then also, if you have never experienced energy healing, I would suggest for you that you make yourself comfortable. And I mean, this is really for everyone, yeah. But if you've never experienced it, just try to be open. Try to energetically open yourself and just be curious to see what happens. Yeah. All right. So then I think let's just start. And I'm gonna play the music here for you. So that, oops, that's the wrong one. I thought this would happen. Sorry for that. Okay, I haven't used this for quite a while, but I think I got it now. Here it is. All right, this is it. This is the right music. So please make yourself comfortable. And let's start setting an intention. Intention setting is incredibly powerful too. Think about what you would like to achieve or what would you like to receive. Yeah? An opening of the throat chakra, maybe being able to express yourself better, or being able to speak in a more kind manner, whatever it is, or even a healing for your throat or your thyroid. Set your intention right now. So just close your eyes. And set your intention. And I'm gonna connect to you now. And I wanna also include everyone who's gonna participate in this healing at a later point. You can do so by just connecting to the field that we established here. Opening the field for healing. And I would like to connect, not just to you, but I would like for you to also connect to everyone who participates right now. So I would like for you to imagine that you stand in a circle of people. And we all come together today with the same intention to heal the throat chakra, to heal our physical bodies, to let go of the past, of old wounds or emotions. And maybe when you imagine that you're standing in this group of people, maybe you can even imagine reaching out your hand to the right and to the left and holding hands with the person next to you, to the right and to the left, so that we create this circle of energy. And as I said before, even though we are far away, or we are separated by distance, we are not separated here through our consciousness. We are not. Consciousness can travel anywhere. So you can connect now to everyone. Maybe you can feel the group energy. And just focus on your heart. And breathing in and breathing out through the heart. And just try to calm down. Be with me, with us here in the present moment. Take this time for yourself. And open the heart to the group energy. Fantastic. And if you want, you can now bring your awareness back to yourself. And before going to the throat chakra, I like to just start with a general energy clearing, because I think then everything works nicer, yeah, and more smoothly. So I'm gonna start here with your aura. There's the energy around you. We're gonna send in the white light into the aura. The white light is really good for clearing energies, the old out, stress and tension. And we allow that energy to flow down into the earth. Letting go of what doesn't serve you. You're going to ask for everything, again, that doesn't serve you, to release. And we're going to bring in another color in, the color that's just right for you. Maybe you can even sense a specific color. Every color has a different meaning. For example, yellow is more energizes you, blue is more calming, purple is often used for protection, green is very healing. Whatever is best for you, I'm gonna allow this to be open, but maybe you can even sense it. What's your color? What's your unique color? The aura, which can change too, yeah, depending on your mood. But what is it today? Maybe you can sense it. And now I'm going to bring in the white light into the top chakra. The top chakra, the crown, connect you to the sky, to a higher power. And we're going to also ask for this to be cleared and cleansed. Moving on to the third eye. And this chakra also opens to the front and to the back. It's for intuition, knowing. We're gonna ask for this also to be released. letting it go, what doesn't serve you. And I'm looking at the throat chakra right now. For a lot of you, the group energy definitely is good that you're here. Sometimes the chakras can also spin in the wrong direction, and I see this for a few of you. So I'm gonna also keep this in mind. Right now, we're just gonna bring in the white light in, but I'm gonna focus on it later a little bit longer. But right now, we're just gonna do a general clearing with the white light into the throat. I'm going to move on to the heart, opening the heart chakra, allowing the healing energy to come in. Also the back, opening the back. And moving down to the solar plexus that usually holds a ton of stress and tension. And we're going to ask for this energy to right now to be released so that you can be present with me, enjoy the healing and receive it, letting go of what worries you, being present in this moment where everything's okay. Moving on to the second chakra, the pelvis chakra. Creativity, sometimes this runs lower in the energy. This is often also when we have too much stress, when we have to run around, don't get enough sleep and rest. Energize this, open this, clear it. And then the root chakra, our grounding, the connection into the earth. Your stability. We also ask for the white light to come in for clearing, strengthening it. All right, so we will come back now to, coming back to the throat chakra. I want you to bring your awareness into the throat chakra right now. Maybe you can sense that energy. As I said, it opens up to the front and the back. Maybe if you're super sensitive, you can actually sense it there. How does it feel? Is it open? Is it tight? Is it tense? Maybe you don't feel it. Just notice it. If you don't feel it, don't worry. And as I said, usually what happens is when we have made experiences in the past where we weren't able to let go of them, and we have stored emotions in the throat chakra that we weren't able to let go, it just clogs up, yeah? And it can actually clog up to the point where it starts spinning basically in the wrong direction. And then it's really blocked, yeah? And so maybe you have an idea why you have issues with your throat chakra, maybe not, yeah? So if you have, if you feel like you know it, maybe you had a very critical mother and you couldn't express yourself, or that, whatever it was, yeah, you can also set the intention now to let this go, because this is the past. And of course we cannot change what happened in the past, but you can change, and we can change how you feel about it right now. And how do we do this? By just releasing the energy that's stuck in the throat. And I'm gonna now ask for this. So if you want, even you can again set the intention to let it go. If you don't know what it is, again set the intention to let go what is unconscious and what hinders you to having your full expression, your true voice, speaking your truth, getting the courage to speak your truth, speaking kindly and softly. And we're gonna ask here for the white light, the very strong light, to come in. Sometimes when we do the energy healing, emotions can come up. If that's the case, don't worry. It's actually a sign that it just releases. Again, this can be strong for some people. Maybe some people cry. For other people, they don't feel it in that moment. Yeah, you might feel it later on, or not at all. Yeah, we just always leave it open, because your subconscious mind knows best what to do with this information, which is energy's information. Yeah, so I'm sending the information of clarity in, openness, expression, courage. Often the throat chakra can also, the voice can be blocked when there is fear that's stored in that chakra. And we're going to ask for the highest expression that's just right for you, the highest vibration. We send the energy of unconditional love into the throat, asking to transmute what doesn't serve you, opening the connection between the brain and the heart. So that you can speak truth, your truth, that might be different from other people. And that's okay. It's okay to have your opinion. As long as you don't defend it, yeah, as long as you don't need to be right. The other person can also have an opinion, that's fine. But expressing that is good for the throat chakra. And now I would like for you to imagine something here with the throat chakra. Yeah? I want you to imagine that there is a blue light that's now coming from the top down right into the throat chakra. As you know, the throat chakra has this blue light. It's also my favorite color, blue, as you probably know. Blue and purple. Blue is really my favorite color. And maybe you can even see it right now and feel it to expand. And when I say see it, of course, it doesn't mean you have to do this and see it in perfect colors, but maybe you have a sense. And maybe you can even feel that it's now expanding this energy to the front, sides, and also, of course, the back side. Never forget the back side when you work on the chakras. It also goes really into the back too, yeah, front and back. But also, of course, extends a little bit on the side, that energy. I'm going to ask for truth to come, find you, your truth, your expression. Maybe you can feel it opening. Maybe you can feel that there's more energy in there. Releasing the old. And maybe you have a tight and tense jaw. It's connected here often too. And just try to relax it. Relax the jaw, relax the muscles. Allow that energy to work in you, to do the healing. We also ask for this to spin in the right direction. Harmonizing the field, harmonizing the energetic centers. I'm going to bring in now the golden light energy into the throat chakra. I like the golden light because that's, for me, it's the strongest healing light. It's the energy of coherence, balance, harmony. We're going to also ask for this to come into the other chakras for you, elevating your vibration, your being, so that you can be closer connected to your true nature, who you truly are, which is of course the soul, yeah? Not the persona, but the soul. Connected to the universe, or God, or whatever name you want to give it, doesn't matter, but to a higher power. And when you do this, you feel connected, you feel safe, you feel guided, because you are. Wonderful. And now I would like to move on to our group intention. I always like to do this, and so I know I'm doing energy healings for I think 15 years now, but you are an energy healer too, because we all are, because you can use your intention, you can use your emotions for healing. And I would like for you to do this with me right now. And we're going to set an intention. And you probably, if you have participated in these healings, you know the intention is to raise the consciousness of our planet and for all beings to be happy, healthy, and free. And it's also now on the screen if you want to take a look at that. And basically what I would like for you to do is this. Keep your eyes closed. I mean, if you want to look to the screen, I'm going to read it one more time. To raise the consciousness of our planet and for all beings to be happy, healthy, and free. I always include to raise the consciousness because all the problems that we have on our planet is due to a low consciousness. Because the higher up you go in your consciousness, in your development, the less harm you're gonna inflict on others. It's just how it is, right? That's why an enlightened person won't do any harm. And it can be, I'm not talking necessarily physical harm, but it can also be harm done, emotional harm, yeah, or what you say to others or your actions. So when we raise our consciousness, we become better human beings, and we will also be able to solve our problems that we have. And I think that is the most important task that we have in this time, that we as individuals raise our consciousness, but we can also help the collective raise the consciousness, because your intentions have an effect on the outer world. And this is something That's been proven. They have done studies on that, the power of intention. Because as I said, you are not isolated, you are connected. And the beauty of this is when you have a good intention for someone else, when you send healing to someone else, there's a strange thing that happens, it also flows back to you. And so what I would like for you to do, close your eyes and focus on your heart chakra in the middle of your chest. And I would like for you to allow, and I say it on purpose, allow yourself to feel an emotion, an elevated emotion. For example, love, compassion, or gratitude. Maybe you want to think of another person who you love, or maybe it could be your pet, it doesn't matter. Maybe something that you're grateful for. And do this for a moment right now with me. And we're going to do this so that our heart expands, the heart chakra opens up even more. Allow yourself to feel it, but don't push yourself to feel it. Love, gratitude, compassion, could be care, or even courage. Or courage is also an emotion of the heart. And when you can feel it or sense it just a little bit, that's fine. Yeah, maybe you can sense it strongly, but if you sense it a little bit, it's fine. Set the intention. You think about it to raise the consciousness of our planet and for all beings to be happy, healthy, and free. And you do this basically by keeping your heart chakra open. And maybe you want to even imagine, how would this look like? How would this look like if our planet with all beings on it were happy, healthy, and free? If we all had a high consciousness to work in collaboration with each other. I mean, imagine what an amazing life we could create. You just think about that, but allow the heart chakra to stay open. Fuel your intention with the power of your heart. And maybe you want to visualize something like a beautiful light comes down towards Earth and right now affects all beings with a higher consciousness, for the higher good. And keep that intention. Keep your heart chakra open. Create the field with me. Know that it has an effect right now, what you're doing. To raise the consciousness of our planet and for all beings to be happy, healthy, and free. Open your heart and allow that energy to flow through you. You're not doing anything, yeah? That's the trick. That's you are connecting to something greater by opening your heart. It's not your energy. It's the energy of a higher power flowing through you right now, affecting the people, the planet around you. Allow that energy to flow wherever it needs to go, wherever it wants to go. And one last time, let's do this. One more time, set out intention to raise the consciousness of our planet and for all beings to be happy, healthy, and free. Keeping your heart open, feeling the good energy, uplifting energy. Wonderful. And one more time, now come back to yourself. Bring your energy back to yourself. Feel into yourself. And one last time, I'm going to bring in the golden light energy into you for your highest good, for your highest healing. One more time, specifically into the throat. And then I'm going to close the field. And then I'm going to ask for this healing to continue as long as needed and as much as needed, so that you can stay in this beautiful vibration with an open heart and with an open throat. Now, I would love to hear, or not hear, read actually. I would love to read how you like this healing, and most importantly, do you have a question for me? Anything regarding to energy healing or consciousness, spirituality even. Yes, please ask me, and I'm gonna wait for your comments. There's a little bit of a delay. And in the meantime, also, I was thinking that if you have a suggestion for an energy healing for next topic for me, please write this also in the comments. I would love to hear that. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you is, while I wait for your comments to come in, what else you can do to open your throat chakra. And I like actually working with crystals, because crystals are, they store information, but yet you can literally program them. Your computer is made of silicon crystals, as far as I know. Yeah. And so I have this one here. This is an amethyst, and this is really good for the throat chakra. And I mean, it's a purple color. The throat chakra is blue, but you can use this one. And the way you're going to use it is, first you need to clear it, this crystal. And you can do this with water, just rinsing it with water, but you also do it with intention, because remember, your intentions are really, really powerful. So your intention is, when you clear the crystal, when you bring the water, or you rinse the water over it, you have an intention, and you want to clear it. And then what you do is, you can literally put the crystal like this onto your throat chakra, and then you can literally lay with that crystal on you, and you ask that crystal, please take everything that doesn't serve me anymore. And this is really amazing. You need to try this out, but do it with intention. And because, as I said, you can program that the crystal can take it. It can take the emotions. And usually it's the emotions that block us. So these are old emotion. It's just energy and vibration. So you can ask that crystal to take it, and the crystal will gladly do so. But then you also have to clear it and cleanse it again. I also like to charge it then when I put it into the light, into the sunlight. You can use it for other chakras too, but this works really well with the throat chakra. All right, so let's see what the comments are. Let me just see. Okay. Oh, hi, Megan. Wonderful. Thank you for your participation. She writes, I feel integrated and lighter. Thank you. Wonderful. Okay, Dawn, thank you also for your nice comment. That's also very nice. I'm happy here. So let's see. There's a question. Oh, okay. So we have a new person. I need to use my glasses. Dr. Jean Powell. Hello. Thank you. My very first experience working with you, my throat chakra really needed clearing. Thank you for your participation. Okay. Let's see if I can read this without my glasses. For the first time, I've realized what the reason is that I have throat chakra issues. Okay. Good. It's always good to become conscious. Janine writes, immediately, I felt my brother who passed and my sister who's here now. I saw her and the bubble of her husband above her. She was surrounded by purple and pink, surrounded by her. Wow, Janine, this is really nice. I think when we do these healings, what happens is that because your brainwave changes it's called entrainment, yeah, with the healing energy, you usually go from the beta state, which is, when we are active and when we are focused on something, it lowers the brainwaves into alpha and theta, and that's when you become more intuitive. So, yes, definitely this can happen, right? And this is wonderful that you saw this. So you will become more intuitive, and then you see people or things. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you. That's nice. Olivia, I felt tingling during the healing. Is this normal? Um, yes, it can happen, because some people are very sensitive to the healing energy, and the tingling it's quite common, actually, the tingling. So when I do work on myself, so this is what I do when I'm tired, right? I lie down and I close my eyes and I go into this energy, and I bring the golden light into myself, and after a few minutes my whole body starts tingling, and I know something's happening. Okay, there's a question about what crystals do you recommend for anxiety. Honestly, I don't know, because I'm not really the crystal specialist. But I think you can use this. I think you can literally use most of the crystals. I think just this one is really good to draw out energies. So as I said, I've used it on my heart chakra. I have also throat chakra. I've used it also on my root chakra, where a lot of the anxieties are stored, also in the solar plexus. I think you just need to play around with this, but this is an amethyst. This worked really well. I think a rose quartz is more for the heart, but this, I don't know what it's called, this, the white one. They are also very good for clearing. But I'm not really a crystal specialist. I just wanted to show you this one. I think you probably can Google this, but crystals are great to help you with clearing. Okay, this is a great question. Is this throat chakra clearing going to work every time I watch it? Yes, if you're open to it, absolutely, because I'm also including in my intention everyone who's going to watch later. And this is the thing here, right? From our perspective, there is time, right? Because we live in this reality where it takes time. If you go from A to B, and this is a distance that's measured, yeah, and this is time. And so when we go up into the higher dimensions, there is no time. So consciousness itself is timeless, it's eternal, yeah. And so what I want to say is that we can literally connect back to an event that happened in the past. So when I do my energy healing, sometimes people are very interested in their past lives, or sometimes it even is responsible for what they are experiencing right now. And so I can literally go back in time with my consciousness and see what happened. Because as I said, when we raise our consciousness, I'm not operating from the Katharina who you would normally, when you talk to me. So I'm not really that person in that moment, because I've trained myself to go into this higher vibration and consciousness, and there is then no real time. So in other words, when you do this healing and you watch it again, and you set the intention, you want to connect to it, as you will notice, when you receive the healing energy, and if you calm down, you raise your consciousness, you raise your vibration, you can connect to that point in time. I say now time, but there's literally no time. So I'm not sure if I explained this now so that you can understand, I hope. But yes, it's definitely, you can do this. And people have told me that they have watched the video later on, and they say they could totally feel it. So just be open to it. Be open to it. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's see. The tension in my throat has lessened, and the healing overall was lovely and relaxing. Perfect. That's what my intention was. All right. So Janine writes, I felt my blue chakra and surrounded by water, which is how I'm connected, and surrounded by daisies. Well, you're very intuitive. I like that. I like that a lot. I felt drawn toward turquoise. Yes, I'm drawn to blue. As you see, my wall is blue. My shirt is blue. Okay, Tatiana writes, "Oh, I'm currently recovering from a kidney transplant surgery and would appreciate support." Wow, Tatiana, yeah. Let's see what we can do. I mean, what I could do is we could do is probably do like an energy healing next time for the kidneys and for this chakra. That would be, and that's something I could do. Yeah, if that's something you would participate. And as I said before, if you have any requests or have a specific topic that you would like me to address next time, just let me know in the comments. Okay, thank you, Liz, for your comment. Oops, Paola. Oh, that's hi, Paola. I felt everyone's embrace and felt our collective energy going out into the world until what is needed. Thank you. I really like that part too. Thank you, Jessie, for your nice words. I really appreciate that you connected with us. Okay, here's one. Future healing for hormonal perimenopause balance. Thank you, Joya. Definitely keep this in mind. Okay, healing for the environment. That's a good one. I think that's what we're doing, Megan. Anyhow, when we do send the light at the end, yeah. When I say we raise the consciousness, but it's good. I will think about this. I like this. Yeah. Okay, Mia wants the solar plexus. Perfect. Okay, so so a question. Please detail how exactly to clear crystals. Yes. Yes, so you need to clear it energetically before you use it, yeah? And so you can do it in a few ways. You can run water over it, but you need to set the intention that it clears, yeah, energetically. You can also just put it into sunlight. Some people also like moonlight, but you need to recharge it, and afterwards you have cleared. You clear it with water and intention. Just winning the water is not enough, yeah, because the crystals is that they can store information, and your intention really matters. Thank you, Ro, for your kind words. Okay, great question. Very great question. Is it actually possible to heal your thyroid and overcome hypothyroid condition by healing your throat chakra? It's a great question, Mia. I think it really depends. I think it's possible. But it depends also how long have you had it. It depends on so many factors. Yeah, I usually like a combined approach. Yeah, meaning that I like to look at these things when it comes to healing, energetic, emotional, mental, physical, spiritual. Yeah, so often we also store not just emotions but beliefs in the throat. We need to address those. We need to release the emotions, which also we do when we do the chakra healing. But I also I like to address things physically, especially if they have already manifested as a physical illness. So I say always do both. I have seen people heal from it. I have had people, but they haven't had the condition for a very long time. So maybe time is a factor, and I say everyone is different, but yes, I have seen it happen. Absolutely. Okay. Team Red, so glad you're back. Thank you so much. Feeling for the heart chakra. Okay, great. Lot of releasing. Thank you. Okay, question. Where do you suggest acquiring crystals from? Oh, I don't know. I really don't. I just went to this shop and I saw it and it was beautiful. I don't like it to order it from the internet. I think you need to really feel it. That's my tip. Go to a shop, look at it, and then just hold it in your hand. It needs to feel right. So just ordering from online, I wouldn't do it. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for your comment. Recovering from laryngitis. A lot of comments today. So I'm just going to see if there's some questions. Okay, let's see. How did you, this is a great question. How did you train yourself to go into a higher vibration and consciousness? That's a great question. I'm going to try to answer it real quick. I think I had an advantage because I had two spiritual awakenings. I mean, it didn't last forever, but they lasted for a while. So I remember that energy. I remember how it felt. So I can connect to this back. That definitely helps. The other thing is meditation, opening your heart. Once you open your heart, if you do a meditation and you open your heart and you work with the emotions also in the heart, you are immediately going into a higher vibration. But the thing is this, right? Because I've trained myself so much to do this, I can go into a space where there is no thought. Yeah, because usually when we start with meditation, the mind races. And so we are actually identified with the mind. What does the mind say? So we cannot really then feel ourselves as the consciousness, as the awareness. So that requires also training, meditation, where you go beyond the mind, where you can then feel the essence of who you are. Once you feel the essence of who you truly are, beyond your mind, beyond your persona, you are already in a high vibration, because this is the vibration of your soul. Yeah, and that's how I do it. It takes time to do, but it's that you can learn it too. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to look at a few more questions. Okay, thank you also. I'm sorry that I cannot read everyone's now. I just want to see if there's some question. Okay. Okay. All right, there's actually no more questions. So then I'm just going to leave it here with Vicky. I definitely felt the energy, I struggle with speaking in the moment. Next topic, second and third chakra is constipate, get you up back. Okay, so thank you so much. I'm gonna definitely feel into what is needed the most. You can also send me an email if you have a suggestion for the topic next time. And I really love this. And it's been a while since I last did this, but I'm gonna now do this regularly, once a month, and I hope to see you next time again as well. So thank you so much again for joining, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Much love, and bye-bye.